Hi, this is your eSports Channel 1 reporter, and today we're talking to Ryan Champion. Ryan is the founder of the Bayshore eSports team, currently the largest high school eSports team in the United States. Ryan has been featured on ESPN and Fletcher Report, currently has an offer for a full eSports scholarship in Menlo, California to a college. Hi Ryan, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Tell me how you got into eSports.
So how I got into eSports specifically is my dad got tickets for us, for my brother and I, to go to the CSGO World Championship in New York City. And when we went there, we saw a little booth that said HSEL on it, and so I thought, oh, that looks interesting, let's go look at it. And we learned about the high school esports league, and when we were going home the first day, I was like, oh, wouldn't that be cool to have a high school esports team? And by the third day of the tournament, when we were on our way home, we had our whole plan set and ready to go.
What does esports mean to you?
Esports means connecting with people and finding people with similar interests. So for finding people with similar interests. So for me, a big part of it was getting to meet all these people. So when I created my team, being able to meet these students that I've never talked to before and never met before, and finding out that we have similar interests, and then bonding with each other over these games and working together to accomplish our goals and defeat other teams. And it's a great community to build.
What really excites you about esports?
The most exciting thing for me when it comes to esports, I get very excited about all this, and every time there's a story or we're doing something with my team, the most exciting thing is the people and the community it builds and the community I get to interact with. So every time we get to meet another team or talk to another team, and I get to talk to my players or play with them or even just have lunch with them outside of games, it's huge for me, getting to meet these people and interact with them and build these bonds with people over video games.
You're entering your senior year in high school?
Yes, I'm very excited because now we'll have more opportunities, and the esports team itself will be growing, and we'll be doing more events, and in December playing in the Coliseum will be huge. And a big thing for me is to be finding people to give my legacy to. I'm going to leave the school after this year, so I need to find people who are going to run this club after me, and my goal is that it survives. So maybe even if it's not a successful year, if the club survives and continues on when I'm gone, then I've succeeded, and that's what I'm looking to do.
How do you see esports contributing to the community as a whole and to your school?
Mm-hmm. So at our school, we actually had this year, we had a FIFA tournament. So we brought in some of our players, brought in their PS4s and Xboxes, and we set up a 4-day tournament, and we had free signups. So anyone in the school, we had posters all over the school, could sign up whether they play the game, don't play the game, are pros, or have no idea what it is. And we had tons of people sign up, and they were all playing FIFA, which is a video game about soccer. So you play soccer. We had an amazing turnout, and so many people who play games and didn't play games. Only 4 of our actual esports members played the tournament, and we had over 100 people play.
Your message is inclusion.
Yes, our message is definitely inclusion and building a community out of video games.
Where do you see esports gaming in 3 to 5 years?
In 3 to 5 years, I think it will be a very solid sport. I think at that point, colleges will know where to recruit players, and it'll be very concrete in the high school level, and players will have a great way to get into esports and get opportunities from this.
Do you ever see this as a varsity sports?
As a varsity sport, yeah, I definitely think it could get on the sports level. When you listen to the players speak and communicate to each other, it is like a real sport. I mean, yes, they're not running around, but they are sitting down and working together, and the teamwork and communication and working with each other is the exact same as it is in every other sport I've played. I play basketball, and I'm on the varsity tennis team, and the same bond I have on on those teams is the same as it is with esports.
What advice would you give an esport gamer, either coming in or currently in esport game?
The advice I would give to a new player when it's currently in is to find like-minded people. To go by yourself and to succeed by yourself, I think is very difficult in any field, in anything. And I think finding those teammates and those people and that you can become friends with and that have similar goals and you work well together is the key to succeed in what I do.
Do you have any final comment?
I can't believe how far we've gotten in such a short time, and we're not even a year old yet, and we've accomplished so much, and I'm extremely excited to see where we go from here.